What's good, internet? My name is attackslug, and this is Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, out now on PC, PS5, and the Xbox Series X. As always, full disclosure, they sent me a copy, and I feel like I could certainly use a great detective to find out why they did so. I don't know, but we're here to play it now. Very importantly, Chapter 1, this is a full game. It is not episodic, this is the full thing. It is an origin story of Sherlock. So before he was in London with Watson and all that business. I am like 2 hours in, gotten past the intro. This is an open world crime type solving game-ish thing, you know. It is the long-running series from Frogwares, and this is the newest one here on this platform. I'm playing it with my RTX 3070 and a AMD Ryzen 5600X. So it is not maxed out, but I can certainly go over here into the options and into the graphics, and I can make it higher. It's on highest, but I can put it on epic if I would, you know, want to. So I leave it on high. It runs pretty good. It's not the best, but look, this game feels like that the ambition outweighs the prowess on the tech side, and that kind of game I really enjoy a lot. So the idea they have, they're not quite there, it's a little janky, but the heart is there, and that is always a good thing in games. So being open world means we have a map here, and on the map, my current location I'm going to get to here is, not there, is over here in the report. So we're going to set our mark on the compass, and we're going to run there. There is fast travel once you discover where that fast travel is. Now, I've heard from some of the reviews that perhaps the actual part of this where it's open world is not particularly fully realized well to be open world, but look, being able to go explore different crime scenes and mess around sounds pretty cool to me. There is combat. It's a little bit weird, but that's usually, hey, back of the box, you got combat. And I don't need combat, but, you know, it's there, and obviously you are a crime solver, not a crime causer, so murdering folks is not on your menu, which is why the combat is a little bit weird. But it gets the job done. It's fine. I think I get back here to get to the map and head across this bridge into the old city to go look up a crime. So there's kind of one overarching case, but also there are a bunch of cases to find, and the cops have kind of hired you to kind of solve more things for them, as you are just that good at figuring out these mysteries as such. So I've already solved one murder, and it was interesting in the fact that it kind of let me just decide on my own. It didn't say if I got it right or not. It said, hey, this is your decision, so you kind of just go with it. So that perhaps might play into the story later in terms of who I accused of that crime. But yeah, the actual performance here, reading up more, it's a little bit stuttery, and obviously I'm playing on some pretty high-end hardware. I'm not playing it maxed out, so I think it shouldn't be, but also it just came out and just launched, so perhaps that is a thing to work on for a Frogwares who's been making these games for a long, long time. I think the one I played last was on the Xbox 360, which was alright. Like, these games have a very particular vibe to them, and they're definitely trying to nail a certain tone, and they get there pretty much what they have intended to do, so that's pretty cool. But, also, okay, I am heading there to this crime scene to start a new case as a Sherlock. Now, one thing I didn't kind of know, or perhaps had not played these games in some time, I'm not sure if it's been in other games or not, that you have a partner. Obviously, it's not Watson, but you have a partner, his name's John, but also he's your imaginary friend and only you can see him. And I'm like, is that part of the is that part of the lore? I don't think it is, but I don't know. Perhaps that's only in these games from a Frogwares. But also I can sit here and go in my vision cone and say, alright, what is this guy's deal? He's a carpenter, he's hostile, and he plays the harmonica. Alright. That's cool. Whatever. But we must continue on to find this particular crime scene in this grand open world. It is late 1800s type vibes here, so yeah, it's gonna get a little racist and a little misogynistic, because that's kind of that time period, so it's historically accurate in a way. So, I guess don't be surprised. But, yes, so once you find a point, you can unlock that in fast travel and then get there with that. But, we must head to the corner of Scarlet and the other street there. So, the Golden Eel. I think that's where I gotta go. Let's see here. Casebook. We must head, yes, a sailor was stabbed to death in a fight at the Golden Eel Bar. So, we have 3 suspects. A soldier, a dock worker, and a trader. That are all being detained and is pending further investigation. So, got some knives, bro. Bro, what's with the knives? Are you Gabe Newell? Relax. Stabby, stabby. Alright, so, look, hey, here's a cop. What up?
Stark told me you'd be doing the legwork for him. Feel free to look around.
I will. Who's the bird? Who's your bird friend here?
Really got out of hand here.
So yes, John should be in here somewhere, because he kind of just appears, like right here. And it's like, yo, what up?
What would you like? On today's menu, we have stomach punching, head kicking, and the chef's special, throat slitting.
No one can see him but me, but he thinks he's not imaginary. It's a little weird dynamic, and I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So we have our LB, which is, hey, investigate the evidence. And we're going to go do that and get some clues here.
Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it.
And investigate. Here we
Shards
go.
of a broken bottle with blood on them.
Alright. What else we got? A broken table. Oh, look at that. Finding more clues. Some glasses. So we can hold to inspect when we get to the actual... Where is it? There it is. My glasses.
The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is very nearsighted.
So yes, it is Sherlock, man, and he is just that good.
Someone must have landed hard on it.
And you get your clues. So, this game has multiple modes of play. And that means that when you get into the actual options here, in terms of your settings, you can change. Either you want to have all these prompts and all these different icons to interact with, or you can be a master of reduction where all it is off. But there's also a custom mode to kind of pick what you want in terms of making decisions and analyzing chemicals, and so it lets you kind of play it how you want to play it. And the same with the combat. If you don't find the combat interesting, guess what? You can turn it off. You can put it on a story here. You can say, I want to skip all combat. Like, you definitely have options to kind of play it how you want to play it. I'm playing it here with combat on and with all of these tool tips to kind of be able to figure out what's going on in the game. So I love having options.
An unfinished bottle of rum.
Rum. Rum and Coke. I'd like some, please. Alright, so that was that room. Let's go look over here and see in the opium section. Aha. What do we got? Anything? No? Any opium? Bueller. Alright, so... Was that everything in here? I got that, I got that. Oh, right here. The first thing, number 5. Number 5 is alive. Alright. Blood.
That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times.
And the knife. Oh, the knife.
Sharp enough to gut a fish or a man.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. So... What didn't I...
An ordinary kitchen knife.
So now, I get to reconstruct this scene, right? Over here to this thing here, and now, thinking. Let's reconstruct the scene and see what happened here. So I can kind of do this and click on it, and it changes who's there and what they're doing. So, who did the stabbing here, and who did the chair throwing, and who did the spilling, and what happened with all of this, and who was involved with any of this. The punching, the chair throwing. And so as you click, it changes who's there, what they're doing. So basically, I gotta figure out who did what between the sailor and the trader. The trader punched the soldier, and the worker used the bottle at the table. So it does get complicated. So who did the stabbing is going to be the question. The soldier has glasses, the worker has a hat, and I think the trader is bald. I think that's kind of our thing here. So let's get to the table first. Alright, so yes. Spilled the drink on you. And then number 2 is a push, perhaps. A punch, perhaps. What's my option here for number 2? No, not the chair, because there was no... That's not that. Not that. Alright, so we'll do that one there. He bum rushes at the guy, and he knocked his glasses off like that. And then... Yeah, but it's not going to be 2 guys with bottles here. So, alright, as a punch. Alright, and then... I guess over here into who stabbed. Let's see if that actually validates. It might not.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
So it'll tell you when you get it right or not. Yes, the broken chair. The broken chair. So we'll do that. And if the guy with the hat hits the guy with the hair, then does that mean that the guy on the ground should be different here? Perhaps. And then where's the broken bottle here too, right? So we need the broken bottle, yes. Alright, so the bottle hits you, so then it should be the guy with the hair doing the stabbing, right? Let's find out. Let's find out. Not the hat. That dude with the hair. Is that it? Hey!
When the trader accidentally spilled his beer over the sailor, the trader punched the soldier who came crashing down on a table. The worker smashed a bottle over the trader's head, then the sailor knocked the worker out with a chair. The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to knife the trader but killed the sailor due to his poor eyesight.
Look at that. Paying attention pays off in the video game.
What would you like? On today's
Alright,
menu,
yes.
we have stomach
All
punching,
evidence
head
collected.
kicking, and the
So I
chef's
think now we can just go
special, the
report
roach slit.
to the cops here who did that and to solve this particular case by ourselves.
What if the bar?
Yeah, no, not the barman. That's for sure. That's for... Oh, a goat. What up, goat? What up, though? Alright, so now we head to the station and report that crime that we solved.
What's up?
So, let's do that. Buddy, I solved it.
You have 3 people detained on suspicion of murdering a sailor in a bar fight. All evidence indicates that the soldier among them is the true killer. He was the last man standing.
Very well. Soldier or not, he'll get what he deserves. I'll see to it personally. Nice work. Try solving another case. It seemed you have a knack for it.
That's me, Sherlock Holmes. And so yes, you get more cases here from the bulletin board and more evidence and that stuff. So there's kind of things to solve while you're also doing your main overarching, you know, main game business. So we've done that. Let's actually save the game there. So head over here in options and save the game. And show a bit of combat here in the Bandit Layer. So let's compass mark that and head into there. There's one of those in each of the main areas of the game. There we go. Hey, hi. So, Bandit Layer. We must arrest everyone to unlock these things. So, gunplay is going to happen here with Sherlock, which is why I saved. Because it is kind of tricky and difficult. So, buddy, it slows down, so you can do that. Run upon him and run up and get done up. Gotcha.
Too simple.
Hooked him. Oh god, oh god. You... Get him.
Coming.
Oh, wrong button. That's the problem, is it gets tricky on that, and they want to fight you. And they want to fight you and shoot you. Oh no.
Overcome him.
See,
Don't
you without actually doing the distraction, so
I couldn't miss the
it's
party.
a problem. Getting hit here, it's not good. It's not good. Now, there are things in the environment that can also...
Won't work this way.
I hit the thing. I thought I hit the thing. I got a dodge roll here at some point. Yes, I can dodge roll.
I'm coming.
This is the problem. So again, it does require some interesting bits of finesse to not throw. Not enough. It's not. It's gotta be close to the actual, like, this.
It won't work this way.
Yeah. So eventually you get an option to spray some dust on them, and that's very convenient. But right now, I can't really get to the back, which is where the... Come on! Yep. There we go.
Snuff ready.
Gotcha. Arrested.
Don't cry. Give him the pepper snuff.
Alright, so now the snuff here, I can do snuff, and then arrest, and then X. And there we go. So yeah, the combat's weird,
No more crime for you until next month.
and it takes some getting used to, and of course there's more guys here, so... They got armor on, so they gotta shoot the armor off, which is a problem. Shoot the armor! There it is. Ah, crud. Crud! On a crab cracker. On his mask. Back. I gotta reload. No! And Sherlock dies. So yes, it's a little janky, and yes, you have the option to disable it entirely if you don't want to actually do the combat, which is nice to have. So we're not doing that. Let's go real quick here and get to the next area, which is, I think, I need to go to the Old City, perhaps? Or no, I need to go to Grand Surrey, which is my next location. So we're going to fast travel to Grand Surrey. But the casebook here says, located in Grand Surrey. So a bridge and a church on a hill. And we are in Grand Surrey. A bridge and a church on a hill. We can also obviously ask around to folks, like, where's my house? If they can talk to me. Maybe I actually have a thing to say with some of these people. Have a...
Excuse me, just one question.
I'll help you, sir.
See?
You have my full attention.
Alright. So, between Vernet Street and Silent Way, in Abandoned Manor. So, Vernet Street and Silent Way is our thing here, and that's not where we were, so I'm gonna say it was on LeBlanc in between Vernet and Silent. So, one of these deals seems to be the case. We're gonna go this way. What do we got right
Hey, Sherry,
here? Oh, hey,
there's
look, it's
post
already here.
And it seems as if the...
Sherlock! We got a letter here. The nation needs you.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know.
And here we are. In the manor. But I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of things to investigate in the game.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Well then. Should we go inside?
Look at the
Oh,
ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier. Perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
that's what I do. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Anyhow, this is out now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. I think it is real neat. I'm going to keep playing it, because it's pretty cool. So perhaps some more videos or streams here on the channel. Tune in for those. I'm attackslug. See you next time, right here. More videos on the channel. Tune in. Don't miss them. See you then. And I'm out.